The Viking raids, brought temporarily under control by Charles the Landless's fortified bridges, had once again intensified. In 911, Charles the Simple settled on a drastic solution to the Viking raids. He decided to give part of his land in western Francia to Viking invaders, in a treaty that would guarantee protection for the rest of his realm. He chose to negotiate this deal with a Viking chief who was already known to him, a man named Rollo, who had already spent a good part of his adult life fighting in western Francia. He had been a junior commander of the fleet that besieged Paris in 885, and had returned on a regular basis ever since, raiding, fighting, accepting payment, withdrawing, and then raiding again. Charles the Simple offered Rollo a homeland of his own on the western coast and promised to make him ruler of it. In exchange, Rollo would have to agree to accept Christian baptism, to be loyal to the king of the Western Franks, and to fight against any other Viking invaders who might trouble Charles's kingdom. Rollo agreed to the deal. He picked Robert as his baptismal name, and the Treaty of Saint-Clair-sur-Epte transformed the Viking warrior into the first Duke of Normandy. It also transformed him into Charles's son-in-law. To seal the treaty, Robert of Normandy married Gisela, Charles the Simple's daughter. But seeds of trouble were visible even at the ceremony that awarded Rollo his new land. One of the nearby bishops ordered Rollo to kiss the king's foot, a common gesture of respect from a subordinate to the king. According to the contemporary Gesta Normanorum Ducum, Rollo at first refused. Then, pressed by their prayers, he eventually ordered one of his soldiers to kiss the king's foot. This man promptly took it, lifted it to his lips, and pressed a kiss upon the foot while standing upright, so that the king fell over backwards. This resulted in a great roar of laughter and a mighty tumult among the people. Having demonstrated his intention to remain independent, Rollo then cheerfully took all of his oaths. He would rule in Normandy for the next 2 decades, theoretically in subjection to the king of the Franks, but in reality doing exactly as he pleased.